gosh, look at that. That is coming together so well. The fact that none of this, like this path here, these trees, none of that existed like a few weeks ago. And now we're ready to move on to the big mega library project. That is so freaking cool. And right across the street, we have our preschool slash library, I guess daycare center. I haven't made any interiors. That's actually what I want to get started on today. This has already come together so nice. I know it's a little bit, of an unorthodox build. You can really tell from just, I mean, staring at it, what's going on, who knows. But I think that we gotta have that whimsy for the kids to hang out. We're right next to this wall over here, so maybe we have like a little nice stand, a little pool or something back here. I've got all my blocks already set up, and I think I just want to jump straight into it with my favorite thing lately, which is interiors. First off, gotta have some fun carpet. I'm gonna use some moss blocks to kind of map out an area. So this, I think I want to make into a kitchen of sorts. We're gonna have a eating area all along right here. I think I want books there. Maybe we have like a class pet, like a goldfish. That would be cool. I think over here, I want to have like a nap time zone. And outside, we can have a spyglass set up so that kids can look around and see everything going on outside of town. Well, I guess inside of town, outside of school, though. Look at the detail from right here. We got the villagers. Oh my god. Let me go inside and not look like a crazy person on the outside. Okay. I wanted to make like a little carpet reading area for the kids to, you know, it's the daycare of the actual like library. We're gonna do some reading in here. So we have like the fridge for them to get healthy snacks. And it's just bread. Got the little lectern block for one of the adult villagers from down the street over here to come on through and spend the day with the kids. Cauldron here for a little washing hand station. I messed around with the armor stands with the data pack that I have, and I decided upon this, like a sword, like cutting up station. So if they want to slice up all their bread, or maybe they want to slice up this steak here, they can do that. And they can also make some stuff, keep nice and warm during the winter. I think that this looks super sick. I actually really like this design like that. And before I go any further, I don't plan anything with Lightmatica or anything. I just wanted to make that very, like, expressly clear. I do not like using Lightmatica, so all of this is just off the dome. Like, all of this, like, you guys can't really see it, but there's tough blocks down here, there's cobblestone going on for shading. We got the cake. And my favorite part, this little guy, his name is Chop. And this, oh my gosh, this looks so nice. I really love this like arch design. I think everything here really like, I don't know, the colors just fit, and up here, it's even better. First off, a lovely little desk where people can get some stuff done. Some more books. Maybe this is where the daycare people would like read the kids to sleep, because we have the little daycare night-night Landia vibes going on here. I put some lichen everywhere for that nice soft texture, and maybe to be like one of those, you know when you were younger, you had like stars up at the ceiling and everything that would glow kind of like green. And of course, outside, we have, I guess, my attempt at like a little eye vision port, like maybe we can look through here and see what's going on downtown. And for the kids that can't, you know, quite reach up, they can be like, wow, look at that, the tree line. Oh yes, but this is honestly so much fun to do. I absolutely adore doing stuff like this in my world. It's just so sick for no reason. As much as I am a shill for the interiors, that is not what this video is about. This video, as you can tell by all the shulker boxes here, is about this, the library. That is the centerpiece of my city. This is going to be known as Libarnian Hall, because up top here, we're going to have a little barn area that connects over here to where I originally gathered animals for my mountain base. So here are the original cows that I believe on episode 2 or 3, many years ago, I gathered them, and then we got some of the OG chickens here. So I think I'm gonna try to make it similar to like a Barnes & Noble, how there's always like a Starbucks or something, like a little area down here to sit. Maybe you can get like some like almond milk, I guess from like a cocoa bean or something. Right here we can have a little cocoa bean farm. We got a little iron golem distillery area with some cows over here that can be like, I guess, milked. But also for the kids to like learn about like, this is where your food comes from. This is like how we get the milk and everything. But I also want to make sure that they have an area to like walk around. I don't want them to be perma stuck in the side of a mountain, but it's going to be great. Like a Barnes and Noble, I want for there to be a lot of books. We need a lot of areas where people can come in, sit down, and just relax. I recently went to my local library and I was reading a book about bears actually. And oh my God, I love the vibes. There's whimsy to it. It's so cool. And then over here, of course, we've got the connection to the monolith, which I'm not really sure what we want to do. I think I'm gonna just leave it as is right now. But we've got loads on the agenda, and I am not properly kitted out to be building Libarnian Hall, so if you just give me one moment while I go change. Okay, just gotta put this on, I don't know how anyone could wear this. Okay. Here we are. I am in my proper librarian attire, and now we can commence Libarnian Hall's construction. I am honestly looking forward to this so much. Oh my God, you guys don't even know. I'm gonna do a live stream here in like probably 20 minutes or so from the time that I'm recording this. But it is going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to chat with you guys. So, I'll see you then.
Breaking news! It smells bad everywhere. Villager number 47 is on the scene. Tell us what you see. Thank you, villager number 5. There are strange caves on the surface. One very brave villager has gone inside to find out more. We go live now to their camera.
Dream in my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Whoa, am I gonna fit in?
How did this even make the news?
Put my hands up and play my song. What is that? What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God! Hey, I can see my house from here. You know, this is actually pretty nice. You'd never guess that these— Oh crap. That's right, Budz. We are now in 26.2. And I've already lined up things like over here. We got some of the sulfur blocks blending in with our little sandy areas. In one of these shulker boxes somewhere, I have— yeah, there they are, the sulfur cubes. I have no idea how I'd want to incorporate them right now, but I cannot wait to use them in a build. Also, you guys might notice I have my day counter at the top. That's because we have this brand spanking new menu here with 26.2. And let me know, should I keep it on? Should I keep it off? I think for the rest of the video, I'll keep it off, but if you like it, let me know because I will turn it on for you guys just to track a little bit more evenly when I do things in the world, just for a little bit more of a timeline, I guess. But anyways, back to me building the thing that this whole video is about me building. This has been taking over my life This has been so cool to see. I added in more chairs here, random chests for stuff. Just look at this. We haven't even started on like the Barnes and Noble, which honestly, I think I'm gonna get rid of the E in Barnes and it's just gonna be Barn and Nobles because it's Libarnian Hall. Oh, just look at this. Look at this tree. Look at the map here. And the reason why there's two of these is because this is the map right now of when I'm building all of this. And then this is going to be the map of when the entire city is done. All of those orange bits, those are all things I need to do. Oh, it never ceases to amaze. I've been walking around this so long and it is just, it's just amazing. I'm so proud of this birch tree. I'm not good at building trees like this, but I think it came out super good. I added in a nice little drop chute over here that goes all the way down into my base. And this is the newer area that I didn't talk about making, like literally at all, but this is going to be the school portion of Libarnian Hall. So we have, of course, some places to sit, some places to read. We have the lovely, lovely bathroom in here. You got some books to read. I'm very proud of that. And these are like the storage areas where like the teachers live, because we all know, let's be real, teachers don't have lives outside of school, so they just live here. And here's the little pupper Miken. Now, this is actually a reference to, I'm reading a book called Brotherhood. Very good book so far. It's a Star Wars book. I'm a little obsessed with Star Wars, but I figured I'd name it after the author because this book is super good. So it's supposed to be Mike Chen, but I think Maichen is a cuter name. I don't want to just name this dog Mike Chen. I'm coming for your identity, Mike. Now we enter the classroom. It is so cozy. Oh my god. We have all these spots where the villagers can like sit and, teacher, I have a question. I have a question, teacher. And then the teacher can be like, no, I don't have any answer for you. You're stupid. Go read a book. You use ChatGPT and you're still failing. Ugh, I can't with you. AI looking, no having idea. Ugh, ugh. Because at the end of the day, that's exactly how I imagine school goes nowadays. I mean, that's kind of how it went when I was in school, so. And to the left over here, I tried to improvise a little tree that is a little bit different than that. I was very inspired by Sinnoh. I saw in his video that he had like a tiny little tree thing, and I think it looks good. I don't know if I'm married to it though. I might change it in the future, but for right now, I've been passing it a lot, and I really like it. All right, outside we go. Wait, this is a lot nicer at night. Splice! Splice, I'm taking a bed. You might notice there's a lot of crap on the ground here. Now, I tried to have a bit of a shadow effect, so naturally the mud and stuff is going to be this darker kind of shadow. Oak is like where the sun's kind of hitting, and birch is where it's really, really hitting, so just depending on some shadows. Look, and we walk right next to the epic monolith. You come down here. More seating area. And of course we have Chairman Meow, who is a very, very old cat. He was actually helping me clear out some phantoms because all that I was hearing while I was building all of this was just... Yeah, and this connects over into here, which I'm going to be revamping. Splice's house is also going to be revamped some, but I did revamp all of this lower part of the, I guess, canyon. And oh my god, it looks so good. Splice, I'm coming through your house again. I'm telling you, gradients haven't taken over my life, but they're getting there. I added a nice little waterfall. It's such a nice build. I'm literally in love with it. I adore this. The shade here from the tree above us, and you come up here. Now, this is my favorite focal point of the entire world right now. The Golden Gate Bridge from right here looks amazing. Gosh, and once I get rid of and, you know, upgrade some stuff, we're probably gonna have like a big tree over here so it won't be so empty on the side or whatever, but that is such a great looking spot. Oh my god. And of course, this connects up with this area. And that is the main, like, kind of island port that people are going to be getting off at. So you can just, like, go straight over there. You can go up here. It is a city. There needs to be multiple routes to everywhere. Oh my gosh, but it's just so wonderful. It's just such an amazing, I gradiented all of that. I'm just so happy with this build. Also, down here we have Austen for Jane Austen. And this is like the low kind of, the sensory friendly, low noise, low people amount. It's one chair, it's in the corner. Now, I'm not sure what I want to do with the monolith still. That is going to be for a future episode. I think I'm going to leave that just as is for right now. What do you guys think I should do with the monolith? I know at the very top I want to have a beacon that like changes rainbow colors. Feel like that would be super duper sick. But I don't know. So let me, I don't know. So let me know in the comments what you guys think I should put in the monolith. But up here is still empty, and more notably, the staircase is not actually made yet because I ran out of steam after making the classroom. So I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. I know a lot of the building today has been off camera and haven't really shown you guys how I do the building. And I feel like that's super important because I feel like not enough people really do that in their videos anymore. Back in my day, people would make 50-minute long videos of how to make a one-story building. So the way I'm going to be looking at this is that we have 3 types of kind of like shading requirements. So obviously over here, it's a little bit darker because we don't have the sunlight and it's, you know, it's a cave, for crying out loud, it's a cave. So over here, we're going to use some lighter blocks like this birch. And then as we kind of come under this awning, I think that'll be time for some oak, and once we get like fully down here, this will be a job for some spruce. So I'll just leave that right there right now. And naturally over here, I'm gonna kind of do the same thing. So we're gonna have oak because it's a little closer to the light. We are going to then slowly introduce the spruce. And don't you worry for a single second. I know that this is not villager proof. I mean, I can just, we're gonna fix that once the stairs actually get put in, just so I have a better understanding of how this goes. Alrighty, so if you take a look down into my inventory, I have sorted everything based off kind of like the color. So again, birch is going to be the lightest, so probably closest to that big open hole, because that's where all the light's coming in. And then oak would be next, and then spruce, and then this mud brick. So the way that I go about this is kind of thinking, okay, how much light do we have here? We don't have a whole bunch. I think I'm gonna put 2 there and 1 right there. Maybe with a slab there and a slab there. Following with the floor, we're just gonna put down a stair and then probably just one of those. And we're actually gonna put a spruce there just for a little bit of a, well, maybe not. Maybe that looks better. Honestly, maybe I've got this wrong. Maybe I need to... And guys, the easiest way that I do this, and I can tell, is kind of like that. Yeah, I had it totally wrong. Okay, so spruce would be the darkest, mud's the in-between. Okay. Whoa. Because again, nothing I do is an exact science, as you just saw. So, we have a little bit more shadow here, so naturally oak, probably gonna do mud, and then hit them with the spruce. And that looks pretty freaking spot on. Honestly, I'm not sure how much I like it with this. Looking at it from here, I like the shading, I like the gradienting. I just feel like it looks too much like the floor here, and I don't know if I want that. It's just a lot, there's a lot of wood. I kind of like that this was the only brown. Maybe I want to change that into like some stone, because that would complement the kind of like awning situation we've got going on. You know what? I think I'm gonna change the whole color palette. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think that's it. I think that this is the better version. Because not only does it kind of match with this and it adds to like the vibes of like, oh, I'm going upstairs, I'm going somewhere kind of darker and everything. But it also just, I don't know, it looks better than the other one. I think it's just because I'm looking at it from right here. This kind of adds with the darkness and the shadows instead of like trying to take away the focus from that oak pillar and stuff. It kind of adds that like, oh, all of this deep slate and darkness is meeting over there. There we go. And the closer that we get to this kind of like surface, the more wood I'm gonna be adding. So right here is like oak because the sun is coming down. Across this ledge, I'm probably gonna put a lot of birch or pale oak. Probably birch and pale oak there. And then over here we'll have like the tough, probably stone andesite kind of mixture, just like this. But this looks so much nicer. Like it's a darker feel, and then you come over here and it's all bright and lit up. I think that rebuilding this is, I think that was the way to go. And I cannot believe I'm gonna say it, but now it is time to work on barn and noble. Do I have any idea how I want to do this? No, not a single one. I have absolutely no idea. Is it gonna look good? I still have no idea, but we're gonna give it a shot. Whee! Libarnian Hall is officially finished, so I am out of my librarian attire because we're gonna proceed with the tour now. Also, I just want to say I absolutely am digging how this looks. This looks so magical here. I have zhuzhed up the entrance a little bit on the outside. Now remember, this is supposed to be like one of the oldest pieces of the city. So we have one really kind of overgrown entranceway and in the upper city, so not a lot of people come up here. Look at this. Building all of this with you guys on stream it's just so awesome. And of course, we came up with a much better name than Barn and Noble, Barns and Mobiles. Or Mobiles. But we have all of the original cows right here and some of the chickens. We have some cakes being served. We've got this lovely little exterior where you can sit and you can look at the fishy while you eat some cookies. This is just, it's such a magical place. I tried to like do the lighting all the way around. I added some glass to blend in with that up top area where there's kind of like a park, but not really. We've got this lovely little countertop here with everything. Like, this is so freaking cool. And this is the balcony where probably most visitors are going to enter from because this is directly connected to downtown. Every single entranceway, it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. I am so proud of myself. I have never built anything that looks better than this. And I built a lot in my time of playing this game. But this has got to be the best thing I have ever made. Like, it's just so cozy. It's just so nice. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I know I've already showed down here, but it's just so, it's spectacular. The shadows that it creates, the areas, oh my god. Not to mention it's going to be extra cool when all of the villagers come and get jobs here. Well, specifically up here, because let's be real, there's like 4 different job blocks all in this one little area. This is just spectacular. It's great. And before anyone asks, no, this has absolutely 0 value to my world other than to look absolutely gorgeous. Like, look at this shadow. Oh my gosh, I know that I've already covered a lot of this. Oh, something I didn't cover though, I also added in this nice little area because I felt like it was a really abrupt stop. So I figure a lot of people are gonna be walking in and out over here. So we're just gonna have a little bit of dirt, never hurt anybody. And I have been trying to experiment with placing in this type of like grass on the corner to kind of give like a darker vibe, because right under here, we have some plants growing and over there we have the nice little water system. So I'm gonna kind of show that there is a kind of tunnel that goes under here, and there is a lot of stuff going on underground that you can't quite see. There are going to be so many villagers that just walk through and enjoy their day here, and I'm so here for it. I have 2 more lecterns, and I think I'm just gonna place them down somewhere so that way we can actually have some more villagers just lurking about. All right, 2 more jobs for 2 more villagers. Now these villagers will all be getting apartments in other sections of my village and so on and so forth. Obviously, we are not going to be releasing these villagers until, like, everything is totally done. A lot of the villagers that are going to be coming here for work or even for the daycare are going to live down here in the Hobbit/mine inspired area where they're going to be excavating an ancient site, as you can tell by the pretty obvious giant excavator hook of destiny. I think that some little additions, like probably cleaning this area out, adding in a little bit more things for the kids in the backyard, that is going to be for another time. My main focus was this, Libarnian Hall. And I gotta say, it's just amazing. It's just absolutely amazing. Since beginning this, I went to not only the library, but also a Barnes & Noble in real life. I got like 5 different Star Wars books, and I'm just so happy with it. Do I normally read? Not more than I have to. Am I going to read a bunch of Star Wars and wish that I could read it in here? Yes! Yes, I wish that! But yes, Budz, that is going to be it for this video. This has been an absolutely wild build, and I am so in love with it. There's no other words. There's no other words to describe how I'm feeling other than the fact that I am utterly in love with it. But before we go, I do want to give a massive shout out to all of our members. And there's actually been so many of you recently that I need to pull up the membership thing. Normally I just remember your guys' names. So huge thank you as always to Aya Lily Lilith, the Happy Tree Hugger, Kin Boshi, Starry Sketcher, Pharma Tips, Vools, Spirits Jaded, Savannah O, Westund D6Q, Koi Catterbite, Juby Hugo Private, Nguyen Chong Fu, and Cole Robinson 453. You guys are amazing, going above and beyond to support the channel, and without you, really long videos where I delay the inevitable build process and I get distracted. I mean, look, it's already day 370 something, whatever, I can't count. But yes, if you're interested in any of the videos, make sure check out this playlist with all my past live streams where I build on this world and play a few other games, as well as just learning about the new updates. Ooh, and the last video if you're new. But as always, Budz, remember to join the village today. It's only a click away.